about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action. What we
What's your name? It's on my lips, and I wish that you were still here to take me away with your kiss, and take me away from all this crazy. 'Cause too many words have been spoken, too many lies have been told, baby. You'll never do it again. You tell yourself over and over and over, you're wrong, dead wrong, babe. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide. When love's calling your name from the dark, babe. Nowhere to run, girl. There's nowhere to hide. Yeah, so let love have its way, girl. Your heart, babe. Love calls. There's nowhere to hide. Yeah, when love is calling your name, you fall apart, baby. You love can get nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Love is on its way, girl, to your heart, baby. When love calls.
Hello, 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 Glory family. Hello. Welcome. Cora, can you hear me? Can you drop a 1 if you can hear me, babe? Please drop a 1 if you can hear me. You know how it is on Mondays. I have to do a sound check for myself. Alright, I'm just going to assume that you can hear me. Don't mind me, I'm just making sure before I start. Sometimes you got to do your own mic checks. Let me see. Sometimes you got to do... Okay. My damn mic too good, because my fan across the room and I can still hear it. I don't know how to do the cancellation stuff, but we are here. Hello, hello, welcome Glory family. Thank you for your patience. You know it takes me a minute at times, but nonetheless, we are here. It's Monday. It's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, especially to all the black people and all of our soldiers who has passed away. So let's get into it. Yes, we doing a no face today because it's Monday and I didn't have a chance to get myself together, because you know this is the day where we do all the cooking, running around, and we all for a change. So we got to get into our fashion segment, and we got a few stories. Now, y'all know Cheyenne has been running around the internet ever since people have proved that she is not a real doctor. You can call her whatever type of doctor you want. You can get your name, put doctor in front of it, we can call you doctor, but that's not what it's about. She had to sit down over there with Tourè. I think they are taking the space of Fox Soul or something like that. I'll have to listen to it. But It got real ugly and I did not like it. Also, Latto popped out with the family, so I think she tried to prove a lot of y'all wrong. I'm gonna say y'all, not me. And Netflix is dropping this documentary on basically Michael's alleged victims, but we'll get into that shortly. Let's go ahead and get into our fashion segment. I had to actually find my mouse because the baby likes to play hide and seek with the mouse. Okay, let's do this. We're here either. Alright, first things first, we have Miss Zendaya. She popped out. You know, they had a movie not too long ago. Her and Law and them did a photo shoot that implemented the elements. It was beautiful, but I was also happy to see her. I love this look, especially this gray smoky dress on the left, and I like this cool little street wear on the right. So we're here for Zendaya. Zendaya does not steer us wrong. I think it's exciting. Also, the American Music Awards are out tonight. A couple people popped out. Of course, they waited till I started, so I got a few of them too, but thank you, Zendaya. You did a great job as usual. Okay. All right. Now, we always get Lisa Rinna on here, and Lisa Rinna has been wearing me out with this hair, but I really, really adore this dress. I think it's beautiful. I love the colors. I like all the fruitness to it. And this Lisa Rinna's hair is actually growing on me. I'm starting to feel like, okay, this is just Lisa Rinna. This is her look, and I don't know, maybe the blonde just gave me a better look at it. I don't know, y'all don't have to agree. She's been dressing her ass off, but the hair has just been driving me up the wall. I don't know, she likes to do it big like this, and I'm gonna let her have it this time around. Good job, Lisa Rinna. Put it on, Lisa Rinna. And then we got Tilda Swinton wearing Chanel Spring Summer 26 couture. Now, y'all know I'm a little crazy about blue, but I really, really like this watercolor ensemble two-piece. I just think it's real cute. I also wouldn't mind it on a guy, too. I think it looks nice. I like the shoulders. I think it's a nice look. She did a great job. She always come out real nice, real nice. I'm gonna say put it on, put it on. It's Monday, so we just kind of rolling. Okay, now I love this coat on Lakeith. I like this fur on the arms. When I see it, I was like, oh, I like that, especially with the man. I don't mind when the man give us a little razzle dazzle, and I think he did a great job. And plus, Lakeith doesn't care what anyone thinks. He's gonna wear and do what he likes. I enjoy this coat a lot, and I don't think it even took away from his masculinity. I think it's really nice. Okay, great job, Lakeith. Put it on. Thank you. And then we got Peter Mata. She's in Valentino. And please do not hate me for this, but I feel like it's a little washed out. I don't know if it's the color on her skin or what. I think we get a little mesmerized by the look. The dress is beautiful. It's a great embellished sheer look, but I think the color is throwing me off. I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't, maybe it just didn't. I don't think it did anything for her. I think either the necklace is too long, close to the bosom, or what. I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know. I'm gonna say put it up today. Like I said, you don't have to agree with me. This is a great time for you to say that. Say, hey, I like that. I think it's cute. Whoopty whoop and why. Okay. So today I'm gonna say we're gonna put it up. Okay. I think she's done better. But we love Valentino too. And this is Luxury Law. This is the layout, what I'm talking. So she was Earth. This is Zendaya. She represents Earth. And then we got Charlize. She is, what is it? Earth, Wind. And then we got Anna Hathaway's Water. And then Miss Lupita. She is fire. And she had some more shoots that was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Great job on this L spread, Law. You did a great job. Put it all on. Put it all on. Okay. Now we know Sherri Shepherd has officially come to an end, okay? But one thing I can say about Sherri is that Sherri put on the looks while she was there. I would like if she did a little spread of all her looks. She did a great job. Whoever was styling her on the show did a great job. I really, really like this color. I really, really like this shoe. We're not gonna get into it because she was a little emotional about it. I came for the look, okay? Yes, ma'am. Represent Sherri. You did your thing though. Like it or not, she did do her thing. She stepped into some big shoes, so y'all gotta give her credit for that. Shout out to Sherri. Put it on, Sherri. Thank you. Now, I haven't seen Robin Thicke in a minute, and I'm sure you guys haven't either. Robin Thicke is a classic man himself. It's always going to be a nice, beautiful tailored suit. He loves his pinstripes. He got a thing about these ladies, and these ladies are pretty common. But she's a pretty lady. The dress is okay. I really came for Robin Thicke. I really couldn't even see him doing anything else, so I'm going to give it to him today. So put it on, Robin. Great job. Okay, and then Wednesday, they had a show. I feel like they coming back. This is for the Emmys 5C event. And we know that, what's her name? Jenna and Catherine Zeta. We know Catherine Zeta. Sometimes I have to get the little Jenna name. But she plays Wednesday and she plays the mother. I love this cropped fringed suit a lot. And I also like the shirt that she got on it. Or a shirt that she don't have on it. Might just be the neck. But they look good. Catherine Zeta and her red with the coat jacket. Great job. I like that she put the coat jacket on there. It could have just been a red dress and kept it basic, but she played it up, and I like them both in there. Okay? They coordinated. Great job, ladies. I'm going to say put it on today. Okay? And then we got Steve Lacy. We know Steve Lacy had his braid stage and his lock stage, so he cut it all off, and he did a spread for the cut. Okay? Yes, sir. He looks very handsome. I really like this low cut on him. It's giving me something. I can feel you I can feel you, brother. I can feel you. He looks good. He looks good. And I also like him in his glasses. I guess he didn't feel like all that. But this is a great spread. I like this look very much. He deserves to be here. So I'm going to say put it on for Steve Lacy. Shout out to you, okay? Now, I don't remember her name, but this is the photo that made me say, ooh, I like that. I like this long, open cloak with these sequins pants. They look great. I like the look. I think it looks simple. She don't even have on any jewelry. I mean, she has a little bracelet on, a ring, but I can't even really see the earrings. But I think she just let the pants and the look speak for itself, and I appreciate that. You look great today. This is Rena Terrace. I don't know who she is. I'm not gonna act like I'm lying, but she's at the Canfield. You know, it's a lot of that going on. I think they just wrapped. And we're moving on to the American Music Awards. You look great. Put it on. I'm rolling these because I got some people I want to get to, okay? Now, with this look, I don't know if it was the dress or the model. But I love when my models wear the clothes. Like I said, you look good in it. You look like you like what you're wearing. And I can appreciate it. This is a beautiful, beautiful gown. I like all the cutouts of it. I like the sequence of it. And it's a great, great gown. Bring me the gowns, ladies. Put it on. Thank you. No, I do not know who she is. This is a hard model dress. And just a model looking good, doing her job. She did the job, okay? Now, Bianca Censor was out with Kanye West. Kanye West looked like he done got a little bit fitter. I haven't seen him in a while. He looks like he has a lot of leather on. But this is Kanye. Kanye looks good. Kanye looks good. But when I seen Bianca Censor, I just felt like you could never. And Kim, look, girl, coming behind Kim, you're going to have to get it together, man. Just when you step out. I mean, it's just naked, no effort. She's a pretty girl. I mean, she looks like one of Kim's sons, but I'm here for Kanye. Kanye looks good. I don't remember the last time I got a picture of Kanye even looking in the camera, but he looks good. Bianca, I'm gonna say no. Kanye, yes. Kanye put it on, Bianca put it up. Thank you. Right, then we got Eva Longoria. Beautiful, beautiful Eva Longoria. I really love this dress, this gown with this train. I think she looks beautiful. I think she was at the Cannon too. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm gonna say put it on. I love the gowns. I'm here for the looks, and I appreciate it very much. That's a hot slick girl, but she can do that. You look good. Very much. All right, and then Lizzo. Now I brought Lizzo. We know she got this album coming out, so she doing a lot. But Lizzo look cute. She look good. She look cool. She look effortless. I like when Lizzo put on some clothes. Lizzo, I think you've been naked enough. I need a little balance. So when she actually put some effort into a look, I'm here for it. I really enjoyed the hair. Of course, I like the rosy cheeks, but I think this is a good look for her. She looked like she ready to do her little song. I'm not gonna play it because I don't need no extra copyrights, okay, for something that I'm not even into. But Lizzo looks good. Put it on, Lizzo. Yeah. Cool, effortless, fun. And have you guys seen Jasmine Sullivan? Hold on, we can listen to this because they live, okay? Here she go. Wait a minute. Jasmine Sullivan came out with Ori Lennox. They was in Philly. They had a show. But if I ever needed a double shot of espresso, this would be the flavor. Okay, give me a little Ori Lennox with some Jasmine Sullivan. Keep it black, and I'm into it. She got the cat suit on. Jasmine Sullivan has gotten skinty, minty, baby, but she looks good. Sometimes when the bigger girls get smaller, it looks a little weird. But Jasmine Sullivan is there. She did a good job, girl. You look good. And Ori Lennox, you know I like my prints on my prints on my prints. It's giving Rich B, so I'm into it. She looks good. They look good together. Thank you. Okay. Yes, ma'am. If you gonna come out singing, you okay. If you ain't seen me in a while, at least I want to be together. And she is all the way together. Thank you, Jasmine. There she go. Okay. She look like Catwoman for real. Jasmine Sullivan looks good. Her head not too big. She don't got the stretchy necks. It look like she did it naturally. It don't got the zipping face. Hey, I'm into it. I don't mind you getting skinny. You look good doing it. Ah, she look good. Come on, Katsu, all the way to the boot. Yes, ma'am. Please get me excited. These are my favorite parts. And like I said, the American Music Award is happening. Yes, for the queen, okay? Queen Latifah herself never gives us a bad look. Always coming out on point. I did not know that they had children. Maybe you guys did. I've just started seeing the mama, okay? Or the, never mind. I don't know who the mama, but the mate. She looks good. Okay, where the family? Here is the family. The wives. The wife look good. Okay, you know green is my favorite color, but I did not know they had children. Shout out to the kids. They look beautiful. You guys look great. Thank you. Okay. And then we got Mariah DeSantis. Mariah DeSantis always gonna come out looking like a soldier. She looks beautiful. I really like it, but I'm ready for her to do something different. Nothing's wrong with the look. Nothing's wrong with the hair. She's a beautiful girl. She's together. I'm just ready for Mariah DeSantis to give me a new look, okay? So, put it on. It's great. I love the chain, the copper bond look, or whatever you call it, with the you know, the little things come behind the top. But she looks good. Great bob. Great color. Mariah DeSantis never does us wrong. But I think it's time for us to bloom a little bit. So I like that. But bring me something new, okay? Next time. Thank you. Okay, American Music Awards. Some of the boys and the girls are out. So we're going to just do a quick run through. This is the fun stuff, people. Some of the girls I like the Queen again. That coat is everything. Yes. Some of the girls, but Glorilla came out, okay. I like the yellow on her. I usually don't do yellow on the yellow girls. If you around her, I don't really do a lot of yellow because I feel like a son. But I think it's good because she's smaller, okay. This is a great dress, a great two-piece. And I like the details on it. Great job. I really, really like the hair. Glorilla has glowed up a lot. Let's be for real. She looks good. Okay, my guy, he always out here looking clean. Ludacris, okay, leather two-piece suit. You look good. I like this. Give me some fab. I like them blue gloves with that green. I don't know what kind of green that is, but it's fun. I like it. My fave out the run. Okay. Okay, and then we got Paula Abdul. Okay, she look like she... I don't know where she going, but she said, look, if it is another better time, this is the time for me to pull that dress out. So I'm not mad at her. If I had one, I would too. If you give me a reason, I'm going to put it on. So I'm going to give it to her today. Not my favorite. No, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I'm lying. I'm lying. I don't like the gloves. They just turned me off a little bit. Maybe the gloves just turned me off, Paula Abdul. I love you, girl. I'm going to say put it up today, okay? No ding for you. Okay, and plus our family. Tiana, I miss you, girl. Coming out here and put it on and put it up. I haven't seen you in a minute, but we gotta let the girls get a chance to rest too. And we know she made her runs all year, okay? And shout out to our babies looking good with their cow boots on, okay? And they denim. They look fun. I love when she bring her babies to the carpet. The purple looks great on her, of course, and the hair is already laid, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You look great. The family look great. Put it on, everybody. And ain't they getting so big? Yes, they getting big. Yee. All right, that's it for put it on or put it up. Yes, I just wanted to run through that. That's our fun stuff. We'll do it more often. You guys stop being so scary. Pop out. We are a family around here. No, we not perfect or nothing like that, but we are family nonetheless. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is the perfect time, okay, to hit the video. Hit the video.
See how I clock in to work every day and don't sell drugs on my body? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb, very pathetic, very...
Okay, one more time. I have to do that twice.
See how I clock in to work every day and don't sell drugs on my body? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb, very pathetic, very...
Okay, because y'all don't believe that. I know the internet be having y'all hype thinking that you gotta sell your body in drugs, but we not. Okay, this is the Glory family, and we're gonna put a little respect on it. So, moving on to our stories. I'm not gonna hold you none today because it's Monday and ain't no telling what y'all doing or got to do. So, if you like me, Hooters has been around for a long time, and I know you've came or went a time or two. So Hooters has decided that they're no longer gonna be a restaurant, okay? Not a barista restaurant. They're gonna be more family friendly, okay? Now, the whole time that Hooters have been wearing them booty shorts and them tank tops, I've seen kids in the establishment. Am I the only one that always saw kids come? I don't know. The times I did see kids in there, I was like, okay, I don't know why you bring them, but They ain't mine and it ain't my business. So Hooters says, Kefir, who's been Hooters since the company launched in 1983, claimed brand drifted too far from its original concept after private equity groups took over certain operations. According to him, things became more sexualized over the last decade, especially when uniforms became significantly more revealing. The second thing was they had changed the uniforms of the girls and put them in almost what appeared to be a thong. Now, I don't know when that happened. I ain't been to Hooters in a long time, so I didn't have my thong days, but the girls on the left, I had those days, okay? Now, they did have some good chicken at one time. And I like to watch the games down there, okay? But the girls was always nice to me. You know, everybody had boobs and butt, but the ladies was always nice. So shout out to them for being respectful to me. I don't know what type of experience you guys had there, but it wasn't for the kids, okay? And that was never the intention when the concept started, okay? So I thought Hooters, the name, meant that because I got, you know, they always enhance the eyes on the owls like breasts. So look, they say they're gonna be more family friendly. Hopefully that means we get a few more deals, especially in this economy. Everybody changing in this time, okay? Especially if you want to get that money, okay? We need to be able to come in on Saturdays when the kids are off, okay? So shout out to Hooters for making the change. I haven't been there a long time. You let me know what was your experience. Drop it in the comments. But we're moving on. Now, this video has been going around with this DoorDash man, and he was dropping off some groceries or food at this woman's house, and to find out it was the little boy's dad, and he basically paid the little boy no attention. Let's take a look and then we'll read what the mama had to say, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, and that was the interaction. He paid the little boy no attention. This is his son. They say that he haven't seen them in 4 or 5 years. But let's read it because I guess this is the mother's. The mother said, "This B-word just did a DoorDash delivery to my house. Walked right past his son, who was playing outside and didn't say shit. He lucky my son didn't catch that ish until he was gone because it would have been a MFing problem. How the F you walk past your kid and not acknowledge him is crazy. My son didn't even know for sure if it was him until after the fact because his BA ain't never been around in 4 or 5 years and hadn't done ish for his kids. I'm pissed. He pulled off so mother fast. We've been in the same home for years. Now he knew where I stayed. Why would you even accept this order?" Now somebody in the comments said, "I want to hear his side first before I go in deep and on the deep end and call him a deadbeat." But I'm not. I'm gonna call him a deadbeat right off the top, okay? Because this a little boy, he probably about 10, 11, ain't seen him in 4 or 5 years, and it don't matter what they going through. That's still your blood. That's still your son that you had, okay? And if anything, out of polite, you could have said, "Hey, how you doing? Okay, you ain't got time because you working right now," but to just ignore him or play like you ain't see him, there's no excuse for that, and we not giving no grown-ass man no excuse about his kids, okay? So, Big Dog Drew, it's a man, so of course he felt that way. Talking about before I call him a deadbeat. What's the story? What story you need to hear? That him and his mama probably got into it, or he don't want to pay child support or don't feel like he need to be on it, so he just ain't gonna talk to his kid? Like she said, why did you take the order? You know that they live there and that he was out there. Now if the little boy wasn't out there, okay, you ain't have to make a scene or tell him to come to the door or try to play daddy in between time. But to walk past him like that, yeah, Ain't no way around it, okay? What it say? The Queen of Hearts said, sad but not shocked. Some dudes are true deadbeats, and stop blaming the mothers. Not all mothers are bitter for their personal reasons. They're actually pissed for their children's behalf. Mothers are the ones who have to wipe their children's tears and witness their anger when the parents could have showed some type of real concern. Prayers to all the single parents who actually love their children, regardless if they're in their mother's or father's life, okay? And that's the thing of it. This is just another thing for the little boy to harbor on, or to realize that even if he see me in the street, he ain't gonna acknowledge me and show me no love. And I don't think there's no excuse for that, and it's not one to make up, man or woman, because I know some deadbeat ass mamas too, okay, just as raggedy. They over there with the granny right now, need to go get their babies, okay? Just because they with your mama don't mean that you a better mama, okay? So that's that on that. We're not gonna harp on anything today. We're gonna get y'all in and out of here too. So next on the list, okay, now we know for a long time Latto was pregnant, and we know by who, 21 Savage. I'm not gonna say allegedly. If I'm lying, let him prove me wrong, okay? And he was doing all the little cameos for the pictures in the books and making sure he didn't show his face. He might have put his hand, his back in there or something like that in the videos and stuff. And everybody was coming for Latto saying, you with a married man. Stop sleeping with married men. And my Nina, close your legs to married men, in my Nini's voice, okay? But hey, 21 Savage wife, I don't know if they are divorced, I don't think they are, but the wife dropped the pictures with Latto and her and all the other kids. It say 21 Savage children mother post a photo with Latto and the kids after the two rappers welcome baby together, okay? We did know she just had her baby. Congratulations to Latto for that part, okay? So I mean, I don't got nothing to say. If she okay with it, they okay with it. They all got to understand it. I'm not mad at it, but they made sure that they proved everybody wrong because y'all want to talk about Latto being with a married man. But look, if the wife okay with it, I ain't got nothing else to say. Same thing with the Chris Brianna thing. She accepted it. She said it was okay. I ain't got nothing to say. That's their business, okay? But I figured, you know, 21 Savage is a foreigner, and he had to get his green card. I think he's from London or something like that. So I'm sure he got to be married to her for a certain amount of time, but they accepted the fact that they are a family, okay? These are his other kids, the baby mama, Latto. Let's see. Okay, she in the car with the baby mama. Let's see. Can we get some sound? No, we ain't got no sound. I think she just wants y'all to know. Okay, so they a family. She said big mama, 5 kids, okay? Baby mama, Latto. They a family, what we gonna say? Nothing else to say, okay? They okay with, we okay with. 21 Savage's wife, Kiana, just posted a picture with her, Latto and the 2 boys. This why people need to mind their business. She literally kept telling y'all don't know shit, okay? I'm still not finna listen to that album though. I don't want to hear 21 Savage apart. I don't want to hear Latto apart, okay? But we'll see what it do. Hopefully this is good. And I hope this is good for them. Whatever's good for the goose is good for the gander, okay? Here she go in the background. They make sure they circled it. You know they had to circle back and go take a look at the baby shower. And she liking everything too. Maybe they all on good terms. We do know and will know when they back on bad terms, okay? Now before we start, this young man, you know, it's a lot of graduation ceremonies going on. This 8th grade is going to the 9th grade, and he had the speech. We're gonna let him get his little speech off because he has something to say. It say this happened in Louisville, Kentucky, 5/21/26 at a middle school graduation. Great job for speaking up, young man. You are not mad enough, but this kid is. So listen closely to the speech, y'all, because he has something he want to say and he getting his shit off.
created a microphone. Don't say all, but I came to the graduation playing TV on my phone. I was perfect. And Black, Brown, and Mixed Youth are facing oppression nowadays, being forced to figure their own identity. I have to spread you are oppressed, which makes them tired of school. I was told like this all the time and way. My teachers said they too much to This school is built on racism, sexism, and homophobia. I encourage everyone here today to stay up for love, even if it's a This school is fucking ridiculous.
Okay, what y'all gonna do about it? Now, I know it was hard to understand it with the music, so I'm gonna read it. It said, Daniel Madison, 14-year-old, 8th grader, took to the stage at Stewart Academy in Louisville, and the mic drop is still echoing around the world after the school staff repeatedly rejected his planned speech about losing both of his parents to cancer and surviving trauma. So that's what he wanted to talk about, and they rejected it. They even tried to ban him from speaking entirely. So when he finally reached the podium, he had a new message. This school is built on racism, sexism, homophobia. I encourage everyone here today to stand up for themselves, even if it makes a scene. He ended with, this school is effing ridiculous. Daniel said he intended to talk about the black, brown, and mixed young youth who are facing oppression nowadays and being forced to fear their own identities. Okay, shout out to him. He had planned a different speech focused on acceptance, but after teachers told him it wasn't positive enough, he was told on graduation morning that he couldn't speak at all. So he wrote a new speech on the spot. Okay, gave him a little razzle dazzle. After the ceremony, his uncle posted the video online. It has since been viewed over 400,000 times. Okay. Look, somebody said, please remove the dramatic background music. Let the boy voice be heard. Thank you, because we can't hear. But good thing for the captions. But I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. This new generation ain't going for it, okay? The college students on down, they know exactly what's going on. My 14-year-old asked me today, she said, ain't your mama a slave? And I kind of paused because I had to remember. And then I tried to explain to her that I'm sure she was a slave, but they got freed, but also that didn't make them free. So we had a whole spiel about that. But they were reading that in school. They didn't even read it out loud. Now they're doing the headphone thing so everybody can't hear it. So if you want to read it, you read it. And if you can't, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and pass it up. But it's Memorial Day, and we can't forget our history, and there's too much going on with Trump and Elon Musk and all them, and we know everything that's going on. The kids know what's going on. They just don't know about Roblox and TikTok. They know exactly what's going on. And if that generation don't stand up for nothing, the whole world gonna be through. So shout out to Daniel. Daniel, you get a ding over here. I'm riding with you, sweet boy, okay? Ride on with the cavalry, okay? I'm here for you, Daniel. The Glory family. Look. Now, Netflix done pissed me off, okay? Now, before we get into it, I'm going to keep it real with you. It's not really a new documentary that can come out about victims, alleged victims, about Michael Jackson anymore that we haven't heard. And I feel like if there's anything you need to know, you can go look at another documentary. We know Oprah went through it and had her moment. It seemed like, we know Michael just came out, and Michael did great. The new generation figuring out a lot about him, and he going up on the charts again, and he outdid Drake ass good. But every time we bring up Michael Jackson and we showing love for Michael Jackson, somebody always come out, Paramount, somebody, Underground, whoever it is, go out their way to bring up the victims. Now, I'm always riding with victims, but at the same time, we know all the lies, all the people that's been paid off, who also came out and said that they was getting paid off, or they was trying to pay them off. So, no, I can't get behind it, because I just can't get behind all that. You know what I mean? Y'all not finna keep trying to just dog Michael Jackson out. Let him be. You know what I'm saying? Let him be. Why do y'all want people to hate Michael Jackson so bad? You know what I'm saying? All these damn people are in cahoots. They got the money for this and the Michael, and now they over here. Netflix want to do another documentary. I'm gonna say just don't go watch the shit, but let's read it. Michael Jackson fans are calling out the Netflix after announcement of Michael Jackson, The Verdict, which revisits allegations against the late singer despite his 2005 acquittal. The backlash comes as the upcoming Michael biopic continues building massive moments ahead of release. Hey Netflix, instead of releasing a documentary about Michael Jackson, a man investigated for 10 years and declared innocent by the law, so why don't you release a documentary detailing all the accusations and reports of pedophilia cases against the President of the United States? And let's not get on Disney ass, okay? Because they swept that little boat suite last week under the rug like nobody even seen it, when they took 21 Disney workers on PDF files and child videos and all that type of stuff, and nobody made a big thing about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they all in cahoots. And I am one of the people that are bothered, okay? Leave Michael alone. We had a Michael Day yesterday for the holiday. Leave Michael alone. If y'all had enough evidence saying that he did these things, he would have been under the jail. Y'all already wanted to unalive him and take everything from him for having all the stuff he had, okay? So, just like they want to give, somebody want to show him love, they got people running around that want to make sure that people hate him. Okay? I ain't gonna never forget when Oprah sat up there and brought all them people up there. Okay? But you know she been paid off for a long time, allegedly. But our good friend, our nephew, okay, Macaulay Culkin, y'all know I can't talk, I'm country, okay? He been around for a long time, and he hung with Michael for a long time, and he said no matter what, y'all not gonna get me to lie. He said, you want me to lie about Michael Jackson to satisfy your sick scenario, but the truth is he never harmed me or any other child on that form. And also when they found him in the Epstein files, he was the only one that didn't do nothing. He brought his own kids there with Diana Ross for some type of thing, but there was nothing else about Michael Jackson. And if he was one of those type of people of the PDF files, I'm sure that would have been a perfect time for him to be himself. He was not in there doing anything, okay? And shout out to Macaulay Culkin for always standing on business. He been saying this the whole time, even he was young. But we all know that they was trying to pay people to make this narrative, and we know the music companies did that, and they wanted his catalog and all the stuff and the people that he owns, Sony and all them. But they all in her cahoots together. So that's that on that. Netflix, leave Michael alone. I feel like the Britney movie, okay? Leave Michael alone. He dead, he gone. You're not gonna be able to change the narrative. You're not gonna make us hate him. I'm sorry. I hate to bust y'all a bubble. Oh, you said they might have a relationship like Neo Cora. They might. You know what? No, I don't think they got a relationship like, she talking about Latto and the baby mama. I don't think they got a relationship like Neo. I just think the wife is still getting her cut. So she's still doing her part to keep him here. And if anything go wrong, she gonna say we still married and woo-de-woo-de-woo. But we moving on.
So he was just talking.
Now, one thing I've been telling y'all for the last few weeks is to leave these young folks alone. RayJ, now Mr. Hot Fire ain't that young, but he younger than you, okay? You too old to be in the ring, okay? So RayJ got knocked out by Super Hot Fire. Which I thought was so funny. Okay, let's watch the fight, people.
Okay, shit. Okay. Oh wow.
He was playing. I told you.
Bro, I think he's doing this for like. Oh!
I felt it.
Now I'm not gonna act like they was really fighting. I don't know what RayJ was doing, but for the longest they've been saying allegedly Aiden Ross has been paying people, like, you know, to throw the fight and certain people, stuff like that. And I think RayJ was supposed to win, and he kind of tried to spill the tea after the fight. I don't think Hot Fire was trying to knock RayJ out, but if you ever been hit in your nose, you know it ain't that hard. Just like they say, if a dog attacking you, hit him in the nose, that's a sensitive spot. It looked like RayJ got clipped right in the nose, and he went down from there. And then I see the picture because he's so lumpy. They had that picture of Martin when he was fighting in the ring. It was calling for Gina. And they had a picture of RayJ next to it with all the lumps on his head. Yeah. And that's what you get for play fighting, okay? You swinging at his belly, and he probably did tell the boy to throw the fight, because I don't understand why you swinging at his chest, okay? I was disappointed in the whole fight alone. This was the most exciting part.
Like a motherfucker, bro. Damn, bro. Like that? For real, my nigga?
Yeah.
That's janky as fuck.
Nigga, say what you gotta say, man.
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but damn, my nigga. We took an L tonight.
We didn't take shit. Your ass was over here. You want me to show you what you did?
Somebody said leave it up to RayJ to always spill the beans, okay?
Where was y'all at? You were somewhere around this rain bed sign.
Money we lost. Nigga.
We didn't think you was gonna win. So how y'all lost money?
I think they bet against you, RayJ. I think they told you one thing and they did another.
Wow.
That's a good method though. If I got my ass knocked out, I'd be like, nigga, you fucked up. Look at that.
I can't see it, my nigga.
You got one of them cartoon lumps. You know when I love you, dog.
RayJ said, get me out of here. Real quick, while y'all heard, make sure you like the video. All right, now we had the conversation a few days ago about the athletes basically stop going to these racist schools that keep coming down to y'all little po ghettos and recruiting these kids, okay? Saying that y'all got other opportunities, but I know these big names done convinced y'all to go to them schools, and then after you get out, treat you like shit. So Stephen A sat his ass up there telling the NAACP that they needed to do something else. And I went in the comments and said, what else you want them to do, Stephen A? You want them to just keep marching? And that pisses me off when black people tell us we need to do something different and don't give us a resolution or any other options. Everybody just want us to keep marching, okay? So I just want to show some love. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Show some love to all the HBCUs, okay? They flew out 34 HBCU coaches to Cali to recruit West Coast athletes, okay? Let's make HBCUs great again, okay? Let's just make them great again. We look good bringing our own schools up with the best athletes and being there for ourselves. So shout out to all the coaches. Let's make a run. They get some respect. Let's get into it. This is just a palate cleanse for the raggedy shit.
Jay Butler, head coach at Western Saddle State University.
Edwin Newton, assistant men's basketball coach, Claflin University.
Larry Wilson, head coach at Russ College.
Good morning. Doug Willer, head men's basketball coach at Allen University.
Hey, Adam Hooker, head men's basketball coach at the Harris Stowe State University.
Shout out to Harris Stowe St. Louis.
I'm the associate head coach at Talladega College in Alabama.
Jermaine Chief, head men's coach at Clean College.
Joshua Jackson, the assistant coach at Clark Atlanta University.
Clark Atlanta.
Mike Holmes, assistant men's basketball coach, Miles College.
I'm at Western Tuskegee University.
Tuskegee.
Charmaine Wilson, Harrisville State University.
All right, Harrisville, that's in St. Louis, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go look into it, okay? But it said this is bigger than sports. It's about access, exposure, and intentionality, okay? Investing in our own communities when we support HBCUs, okay? We're not just building teams, we're building pipelines, futures, and legacies, okay? Shout out to all the HBCUs. Miss Tabitha said this too. This is important, okay? I can't tell you how many times Team Chance Brown and I have met high school athletes who have no idea what a HBCU is, okay? That's saying you can come over here with us. We'll love on you, train you, and build you up at the same time. Not just use you for entertainment, okay? You're not a gladiator, black girls and boys. You're not a gladiator for these folks, okay? That's all we're saying. And if you're over here from the streets of glory, we always gonna show love, because this is we love our black people. Period. 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 Shout out to the other few people that's gonna ride with us. But let's make HBCU great again. Okay, I'm here for it. Okay. Now, two-time Olympic gold medalist competed in the drug-free at the Enhanced Games. Do you know that they got an Enhanced Games where you can be on all type of steroids and compete against each other? So this guy won, and he don't take none of the stuff, okay? Now, when I think of steroids and enhancement, I only think about weightlifting and getting big. I didn't think about swimming, but he won, okay, with nothing on. No drugs, no nothing.
Take over 15, here we go. And they're off. The lane to look at is lane number 2 with Hunter Armstrong.
Fantastic start, and now starting to spin, and Armstrong's finest is his finish. He knows he likes to finish hard, just got to keep it straight.
It's Armstrong and Ryan coming down the stretch.
That time 23.55 we're after.
Armstrong ahead. What's he going to touch?
It's going to be quick.
Hunter Armstrong, 24.
So Hunter won with no enhancements, okay? Rich Life Shawty said, so he competed in a drug-free is accomplishment. He said this nation is cooked, okay? So you don't need to be on the drugs to become great, okay? That's just to let y'all know. For all, get off them drugs, okay? I had to too, so I ain't talking smack, all right? Get off them drugs.
No way, sorry black people. White people don't know that Memorial Day was...
So Memorial Day, some black people don't even know that black people invented Memorial Day. This is our need to know segment, okay? We can't just be raggedy over here all the time. So Memorial Day was created by black people. Now, I like when white folks put white folks in check. Now, he did great explaining this. I'm gonna go to this other lady because it's short and sweet. Okay, so annual reminder, because we know how it is. A lot of white folks take a lot of things, take it over and try to exclude us out of it, not try to show us respect about it. Okay, so here we are America, and we did make it great. Okay,
reminder that Memorial Day was originally called Decoration Day and was in fact started by African Americans. In the final year of the Civil War, the Confederate Army turned Washington Race Course in Charleston into an open-air prison in which some nearly 300 Union soldiers died and were buried in a mass grave. When the war was over, some local black workers reinterred those dead soldiers in a proper cemetery. They built a fence around it, they whitewashed it, they added an arch and inscribed Martyrs of the Race Course on it. And then some 10,000 people, predominantly previously enslaved people, but also some white missionaries and teachers, marched a parade around that race course. They sang hymns, they listened to scripture, they heard speeches, they picnicked on the grass, and Union soldiers did drills, and thus began Decoration Day. Until 3 years later, when a white man tried to claim it as his own. And that is the history that you were taught. But now you know the truth. This is your annual reminder that Memorial...
Okay, that was your annual reminder, because a lot of grown folks don't even know that Memorial Day was started by black people because of the representation, and we know how the White House and everything does. So it is important for us to have this day off, and I know this is the part where a lot of people run because they don't want to get into some of the truths. So take a moment, rebreathe, and we're going to get into Dr. Cheyenne.
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney.
Ask me no questions like I'm a child. Y'all want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time. You are so nosy, man. You don't even know what I do. Like you said, you never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me but talk about me. So watch what you say. Watch what the you say. And if I was really like back in the day in North, I'd meet you outside. I'd meet you outside. But I'm a lady and I have a class.
Yes. Woo. All right, I had to go open the door for my baby too. That 30 seconds be doing me some justice. All right.
People, not just only externally.
You talking too fast, Cheyenne, okay? Now, like I said, Cheyenne has been running around the whole internet proving for about a few weeks that she is actually a doctor. A lot of accreditations we could not find and completions we could not find. But that's not why we're here, okay? She sat down over there with Tourè and a few other people. Like I said, I think they are the new like Fox Soul segment. And Cheyenne Brown curses out Tourè and calls him everything but gay and unnecessary rent. Now, I heard this before they posted it, and I felt the way too. I would have been on her side, but he never raised his voice at her. He never called her anything derogative, and she went completely off. So, listen up. If you haven't heard, here you go.
But internally, what they do carry at the nucleus of who they are is discipline and boundaries.
If gentle parenting creates gentle children, sign me up. I definitely want to create more gentle adults, especially men. Hold on, everybody, especially men.
You are
My God, are you kidding? Hold on, guys. That's what we need in the world is more gentle men who understand.
Ray, you're very gentle, and it comes at an angle that doesn't always.
So she didn't like the fact that he did not agree with her. I don't know what they was talking about gentle parenting, and he said if gentle parenting creates gentle men, then sign me up. And I guess his sarcasm pissed her off. Okay, now this is the same woman running around talking about she's some type of life coach or some type of doctor, and people are putting their most vulnerable and traumatic moments in her hands, okay? And I didn't like the fact that she sat up there and could not control herself and started going off and started calling him basically soft, okay? And we know what that does to black men in the community, being called soft. We got a lot of problems with that now. A lot of things that happens because men trying to prove how big, how bad, and how tough they are. And the worst thing they want to see is a woman considering him soft. So I don't think that this was a good look for her, especially with the type of I can't even say degree or who she's supposed to be, because now she's starting to contradict herself more and more the more she have these sit downs, and this just wasn't a good look for her. And y'all want me to keep calling her doctor and Amanda Seals and Dr. Umar. I can call Dr. Umar because he do got the accreditation no matter what, whether he lying or not about the school, I don't know, okay? And talking about the snow bunnies, but this just kind of pissed me off. It was nasty, okay? And you basically was calling him a punk or soft, or like I said, almost calling him gay, because he didn't agree with you. You can't sit down and have a civil conversation and have a disagreement or a debate and not get angry. It's not a good look for any doctor, okay? How you gonna help me when you can't even help yourself? You can't control yourself and you trying to give somebody else some information? Yeah, it's not a good look. So finish.
For people.
Let's just stop and go back.
Is this who you want to get your life coaching from?
Because I'm wrapping the show and you're interrupting me.
First of all,
we spent a whole meeting on this.
First of all, Tourè, first of all, Tourè.
Why don't you let me wrap the show? I'm ending the show.
First of all, Tourè,
we're getting out of here. Like, what is the point? What is the point? It says go to host up.
When you're talking to me, lower your fucking voice.
Lower your fucking voice. So now she's so upset that she's cursing, okay? I feel like anybody, man, when you get to dropping F-bombs, you pissed, okay?
When you're talking to me, because you're acting very, very gentle, very soft, and very feminine. And this is...
He's acting very gentle, very soft, and very feminine. That's horrible. I don't care which way you try to put together, that's horrible to even say, okay? Now, if he was up there being a nigga, okay, he would have called you all type of BHs and hoes, then what? You know what I'm saying? What did you expect him to do? He don't agree. He want to wrap the show, and you mad because what? What are you mad for? And I feel like y'all give her a pass because she is yellow. Because if she was a dark-skinned black woman, y'all be saying all type of shit. No, you don't get a pass to be up there and be ignorant with all these accreditations or acting like you somebody who's here to help folks, okay? You as a somewhat, I don't know what she is. Is she supposed to be a therapist, a life coach, or something like that? You supposed to be teaching people how to handle these situations, and you up there doing the absolute opposite.
Tourè, you talk to your wife like that. You don't talk to me like that. I am not your wife. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your wife, Jinjo. I'm not your wife, Softy. Don't talk to me.
I'm not your wife, Softy. I'm not your wife. Like I said, now if he would have acted like some of the other people that we know, then what? If he would have came up out of his box, y'all would have scored up and down. It was him.
Like that. You talk to your wife like that, not me. Tourè, talk to your wife like that. Do not talk to me like that. That is not how you That is not how you professionally approach me. Don't fucking.
And even the executive producer had to step in on the live and try to tell them to chill out. Don't effing talk to me like that. You talk to your wife like that? Yeah, it's not a good look, baby.
Don't talk to me like that. Check.
Frank and Ariva, I apologize.
I do too.
Check yourself. You don't talk to me like that.
Hold on,
Doc.
Doc.
Like that.
Doc, hold on.
Shut the fuck up talking to me like that. That's what you do.
And she can't even stop, so you can't even control yourself. Control yourself, Amanda Seals. Control yourself. Amanda went on this whole rant about throwing her away. Ain't nobody telling you to throw it away. We just want her to quit faking, okay? You just another black woman that found a hustle and it worked. That's okay. That's okay.
That's what you do.
Okay.
You better tap into your gentleness and real quick.
Or what, Cheyenne?
We ready?
Now, if that was a Reba Martine, they would have been calling her all type of ghetto and ratchet and raggedy. Okay? Yeah. No, ma'am.
Been ready. Been ready.
Ariva, Frank, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep. You ready to wrap this up?
Yes, as I was doing.
And then we'll speak off camera. Here we go.
We always ask, when should a parent be held responsible for their children's behavior, whether it's at school, tantrum at Walmart, whatever? Let's flip the lens. There's a difference between the parent mourning a child lost to violence and the one silently praying because their child pulled the trigger. To continue to see the show and support Black media, subscribe to our YouTube channel at TruthTalk/Live, where you can catch us every night at 8 p.m. EST and at 11 p.m. EST. Support Black media at Cash App's Truth Talks Live or on any of the links on your screen.
Now, what did the people say? It said, who cares, said misdirected anger. The public backlash is getting to her. Why don't they just mute her mic? Somebody said, Tourè is better than me. I would have read the bun off her head, okay? Especially me, okay? Because you're doing too much. Especially when you dropping F-bombs and telling me, go talk to your wife like that. He was very polite. Politer than I would have been, okay? And somebody said the mic should have been cut. It's that simple. But I don't know. This y'all doctor. This who y'all rooting for. Y'all want to make it a black girl thing, and it's not a black girl thing. Because like I said, if she was dark skinned, they would have dogged her out the next day and called her all type of ghetto and see, look at this, look at that. But that happened, and shout out to Tourè for being a gentleman. Okay, I don't know if he got any gentle parenting, but he did not lose his cool. Okay, so that's that on that day. We've been here for an hour and 4 minutes, so I thank you for being here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, okay? Make sure you say your prayers tonight. Give God all the praise, the glory, and the honor. It's Monday, people. Let's get into this work week. It starts tomorrow. I love y'all. Shout out to you, Cora, for being one of my best and my favorites and always showing up for me. Love you, girl. See you soon.
It's a wonderful day.
Good night, y'all.